Hello again. Welcome to the Holy Craps YouTube channel. I'm your host, your pal Drewski, and thank you for coming by. So it is Friday, so thank God it's Friday. TGIF, as the title says. Today we're just gonna have some fun and roll up the good old hot cross fun because it's been doing good for us so far. So why not cap off the week with it too? As always, if anyone wants to come by, join in, and play, you're always more than welcome to do so. If you're watching this in the future, anytime I'm live, if there's a free spot on the table, you're always welcome. So please do come by. Let me know in chat that you want to play, and we'll get you in here and on the table. We'll have some fun. We'll test out your strategies too, see if they kick mine's butt. But until then, we're gonna rock and roll. So let's get us to the table here. Get her rocking up, and let me get our good old pre-YouTube game action. Unfortunately, we have to actually be live to start this, so it's one of those things where you can't really do it well beforehand, but it takes 2 secs. And well beforehand. There we go. Gotta make sure you mute it. And I gotta change the good old resolution because my good old computer can't take too much high res action going on at the same time, and that's got a lot of cameras. But I hope everyone's doing well today. Hope you're having a great Friday. Your week was capped off well. If you've had any trips to the casino, I hope you've been in the good old red or the green, depending on how you want to say it. But yeah, let's see. Everything's set. We're ready to go. Ready to rock. Ready to roll. All right. So we'll start it up as per always with our hot cross fun, and I'll do a little explanation just in case if this is your first time tuning into the Holy Craps channel. Hot Crops Fun is, I should say Hot Cross Fun, I'm not going to say it right, is my own strategy I kind of developed. It's a variant of the Iron Cross. And the way it works is that basically you use the field to press the 5, 6, and 8. So your 5, 6, and 8 are going to be your pay numbers. So anytime those hit, you take that in, and anytime you hit the field, you press those 5, 6, and 8. Starting with your inside, the 6 and 8 because they pay better than the 5. And keep going and rinse and repeat. It's been working well for us so far. Each day I think we've been in the green, even if it's been by a little bit for some of them. But we're going to continue it out and see how we're doing. We are going to be continuing with the dice control action as well, see if that helps us with our edge with the good old casino. It's never a bad thing to have an edge. Let's go with our doubles. So for the beginnings, I'm still going to not do the 7th set, just because that's something I reserved just for the casino so it doesn't ruin stats and whatnot. So we'll keep her rocking. First roll of the day, boys and girls. Here we go. Alright. Trey. Our good old friend. 6 is the point. So let's get her marked up there. Excuse me, pardon me. Let's get our 8 covered, our 5 covered. Got the 5 in the field. 5 behind, 10 behind the line. Then we need our cap and our $6 on the field. Alright, so what I'll do here, since it's the 6, we'll target with the inside set. Fingers out, as always. We're ready to roll. Oh boy, inside still hits outside. That's alright though. 6-4, knocking at your door. Big Ben on the end. That gives us the good old $6 field. We're going to use that, of course, in the strategy of strategies to press up our 8. 8's looking like an 18. Very nice. And rock it out again. We're still continuing on with the ice tongue grip today. I've been finding it's been really good. I used to be a 3-finger grip all the time, but since I've been trying this ice tongue, it's good results. So I'm not complaining. And that is a 6 winner, friends. Right in the ballwick of the set, hitting that point. 2 and done actually this time. We'll call this the 2 pump chomp. So that's gonna take our field, and then we're gonna get paid. Oh, chips are flying. Oh, we have to collect that one later. That's gonna pay us our good old action here. Behind the line and whatnot. And everything's off, we're ready to go. Same great shooter. Keep it rolling. So I'm going to continue with the inside set. If we hit a 4 or 10, we'll switch her over to the outside. Although we did hit a 10 on that too. Shamboozle. Ooh. 7-7. Thank God it wasn't a good time, but still, shouldn't have been seeing that one. Shouldn't have been seeing that one. But thankfully for us, it happened at the right time. So front line 7 winner. We'll collect that in. If at first you don't succeed, try again. I think the rotation was off on that one. Like they weren't rotating at the same speed. Yo, Lem, I'll take that too. 5-6, we're picking up some more sticks. Let's go. Collecting her in. It's looking like we've got 2/3 or better already covered, boys and girls. Well, actually, we don't have the rest on the line, so I can't actually say that. Gotta wait until we get the 6 covered, and then we'll see where we're at. Here we go. We're rolling. Still coming out. 7 winner. Still, again, like not a great number, but if it comes at the right time, I'll take it. You know what I mean? But when you're setting dice and you're seeing the 7s when you're not trying to hit the 7s, that's it's not a good sign. But that is the case a lot of times too. If you do set dice, you'll find that you should warm up, like just like any sort of sport which requires accuracy. You know, even you could be the best setter in the world or the best golfer in the world, for instance, like Tiger. You think Tiger doesn't warm up before he plays a match of the PGA Open? You damn right he does. That's the way it is. So yeah, I'm fresh here. No warm ups. Ooh, hit the dice. But it's all good. It's coming out. We got the point. So 3-6 is a 9. So we'll mark that. Get this back up here. Watch my landing zones. So we're gonna place our 6, of course. It hasn't been pressed yet, so we're gonna make sure we keep it right. And what we'll do here is we'll keep this here because that'll be the 45, right? And I need 6 for the field. My goodness, my brain was melting down for a second. Heat stroke already? No, can't happen. Can't happen. All right, so we're still gonna keep rolling that inside set. I do like the outside set though, the 2V set with a tight strong grip too. It does work very well. Both are very nice for it, but I find the other one's better. Ooh, that was close, but we're safe. Didn't rotate the way I wanted it to. 4-6. It's a nice 10 ski. So it's going to pay us our 6 on the field. I'm going to use that, of course, to press up our 6. And we are good to go. Keep her rolling. Keep her rolling. All right, rock and roll. Our 3 feet looking fine. Here we go. Some fine wine. Hey, 6. There we go. 5-1. Get her done. That's going to give us our delicious 15, which is 1/3 of our bet rate in 1 hit, which is always great. 15, because it's 21 minus the 6. There we go. That's a great little insurance pay to start the day. It's always nice. You want to be, you want your first roll. It's always great to set a precedent for the trip or the session to have a good, like a good first roll. At least one that keeps you in the green. 9 winner. Frontline winner. So that is that's pretty good. That's a 6 tray. 6 tray it is. And we're gonna rock it out. So we get our line, of course, and our field. Our field is going to be pressing our 5. And how are we doing here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 30, 40. So we're not quite there yet. So we do collect that in. If we were above 45, so we got all of our investment back, then we would start with pass line pressure as well to get the pass line making you money if possible. But I usually don't do it until we've recouped all of our investment and have just house's money rocking and rolling. You know what I mean? Here we go. Keep rolling. Oh, almost forgot. We're coming out. Let's try this again. Not a bad roll. 64, knocking at the door. 10 is the point. And we're good to go. I forgot to take the field out. We're not going to count it because in reality I would never have forgotten that at the casino. I would have taken it in. But we're also not going to pay it because it shouldn't be there. Alright, so actually you know what? I'm going to actually switch over to the outside set. 2V. which is 1-3 looking at you, and 2's up, or 4-6 looking at you, and 5's up, or any sort of combination of those combinations. 5-6, 11. Yo, lad. DC Lions away and a field to pay. In that field. So that's perfect. That's going to get started our second unit of pressure on our fat cow pay numbers. Juice up those fat cows. Make them big and ready to burst. Fingers out. Here we go, boys and girls. Let's roll. Nice roll. Oh, every time I say nice roll, it's like I jinx it. God, the best looking ones are the ones that smoke you in the face. I'll tell you. 61, that's no fun. Well, shamming out it is. I still think we got most of it back. Actually, we definitely got all of it back. Because we were at 41 before we collected that 5, and we collected that 5 because of the rule. Hence why that rule's there. But let's see. We'll count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, so that's 40, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 25, 35, 45, sorry. My bad, 45. So we made $2. $2 on our first roll. Hey, it's still green. It's still a good start. I'll take it. I will take it. Actually, I'm going to get some whites because we need it for next setup. Alright, and we are coming out. Things set? Yep, that's set. We're good to go. Alright. Still gonna stick with the outside set. You know what? I'm just feeling it today. Feeling it today. I think it's gonna roll us some gold. Roll us some gold. Rolls gold. Pencils of kings. 1-5-6. 1-5-6 it is. Beauty foul. Alright, so 6 is our point. We're gonna set her up. It's always nice when the 6 and 8's there. Saves you $2. It's also nice when the 5 is the point because that will pay you a little bit extra behind the line. $1 actually. It's only $1, but hey, $1 here, $1 there. Be a bacon cheese sandwich in the morning. a Kathy. 2-5. It's a 2-3. It's a 5. 2-3-5. Boom. So now we got the 2-3. That's going to pay us 8. Why is it 8? Because it's 14 minus 6 that equals 8. We're good to go. That's our first collection. And like I said, even though it's at its minimum, you still always collect it in. Over the long haul of playing this strat, it really reduces your losses and helps with swings. So your swings aren't as big, you know what I mean? Hence, that's why you can really accomplish this with a $5 bankroll. Sorry, $500 bankroll. That was almost aces. That would have been nice too. But I'll take the pay any day. $8 holla. That's a third of our bet recouped already, which is always good to see. You just want to keep that money flowing back in your direction, and once it's all covered, it's all gravy after that. You know, just all money in your pocket. And that's not a bad thing. Here we go again, rolling. Ooh, that was a little bit late release, but hey, 3 5s in a row. 2-3 it is, or sorry, 3-2. I'll take it. I'm going to do a 10 for 2. Because gotta keep that chip management on point. On point. So the 5 is one of the prime numbers of the outside set. So if you're wondering why we're just smashing 5s like it's our job, like we're the good stripper of the night. Hey, there's a 4, hard 4. That's again obviously in the ball whip. That's our top set. So that's gonna pay us our 6 in the field. That's gonna of course press our 8. Get her rocking and jocking. And we roll again. Let's make her happen, Captain. Alright. Fingers out, Finkel. Let's do it. Come on. Here we roll. Hey, Nice looking roll. Hey, it didn't jinx myself this time at least. Whew. Gotta stop saying that. But that will pay us 15, which is great because that is another third of our bet. Taken in and covered. And that, my friends, is a fantastic thing. Here we go. Keep her rolling. Smashing a future right here. Hey, there's Big Bet on the end. That's 10. 64 knocking at the door. So that's going to pay us our $6 field. And we are going to press our 5 because that is the live number, even though the 8 has better odds. And it's also getting an extra from the pass line. That's usually why you would do that, you know what I mean? It's all about kind of maximizing your potential profit. If you hit like 17 fives before you hit that 6, you know what I mean? You want to make sure that the extra money's going on that first. All right, here we go. We roll. We're going to get that 6 shooter. It's the gun that won the rest. There's a 5. See, hey, look at that. See, talk about it, it comes. 5 is alive, and here's what you're saying. That is going to pay us $15, my friends, which is going to be nice because that is going to cover our bet completely. And we are in the black in this bad boy right here. Back in the black, as they say. Here we go, fingers out. We're rolling. Same great shooter. Work, baby. Oh, 4-3. That just cut down some trees. My goodness, it was getting close to being good too. How much was a 6 streak? But again, it's all about like hitting those numbers at the right time and cashing the good thing. And until then, it's all, like you want to minimize your loss, right? That's the thing you'll find is when you're playing like a 54 across with odds, you know, double odds or max odds, and you catch like a bad little streak, you just get wiped out so quick, you know what I mean? Or like even just some mediocre rolls, like it's just you're not getting enough back to recoup, especially if you're being aggressive with pressure. But something like this, it's still a little. It's not low roller range. It's kind of mid roller, in that sense of that starter range. But like you can really maximize on it and keep her going. Well, let's see what we got. And when you do get those meh rolls, they're not hurting you so much, if at all. 5. So that's 50. That's a $5 profit there. $10 profit. See? So the last 2 rolls, they were meh. Like that was 6, you know, total pretty much. Or like minus a couple of front lines. And again, like still money going, you know, profit going in instead of a loss, you know. I should actually be doing this versus a 54 across. That'd be a fun thing to do. Maybe we'll do that over the weekend. We'll do like a versus. Alright, so I'm going to keep sticking with the 2V until it says otherwise. It starts going south, we'll switch it up. Just got to see how it goes, see how it rolls. Coming out. Hey, 7 winner, 7 winner. If you're going to screw up, that's the best time to do it, friends, I'll tell you. Right on the pass line, even if you're not shooting for it. It's at least the good one. I did forget to switch dice too, but we're going to say that this shooter requested the same dice because he thought they were lucky and they weren't done giving out the fun. You know what I mean? Let's keep her moving. Keep her moving. There we roll. There's a hard 8. Hard 8, 44. Just like the 4,400. I don't know why I'm trying to pay myself. It hasn't even become yet. Let's do it. Let's get our odds. Our 6 and our 5, of course. Our nickel on that. And our caps, and we're good to go. Let's keep her moving. Let's get some green going. Let's see some green on that board this round. Get some nice pressure. Get some bubble doubles. Ooh, close, but that's a buckshot point. I'll take it. Be a loser in the field, but we're gonna catch that $17 action behind, and we are coming out again. Did I mark that down? I sure didn't. That's a 6 deuce. Pink. That's what we're talking about. That's the ticket, Mr. Christie. Alright, same great sights, they're great fun. Let's get this sharpshooter going. Go to those casinos with the fire bets and hit off the points. Make a five grand, you know, a $5 bet. That'd be nice. Ooh, midnight at the wrong time. That's a Nick's back, but we still got some collected, so we're not crying. Not crying. 25 data. Roll tax, I call it. It's our roll tax. The once in a blue moon frontline loser. Yeah, here we go. That's a 9. What was that first one too? That was a midnight, wasn't it? Gotta make sure I mark that. 3 is 6. And that is a 9 point. So we're gonna make sure we get our 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Bam. And then this and this. We go bam. We're ready to go. Keep moving. Come on, Dice. We know you got some fight in you. We know you got some fight in you. Let's do it. Let's make the rolls happen. Come on now. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about, friends. That's what I'm talking about. 3, 5, 8. So that's going to give us a good old delicious $8. Well, more like an appetizer, a little snack. Whet our appetite, as they would say. Get the in there. The If you didn't, it would be ruined. Alright, here we go. We're rolling. Same grade shooter. Rocking it out. Oh, the 3-7. No good. 3-4-7, I should say. Or 4-3 in this case. Unfortunately, our chips did not got in the way, stopped the roll, and made it happen. But that's scraps, man. Sometimes, like when you're shooting on a table, it doesn't matter. There's obstacles, you know. There's chip stacks. There's people's odds, everything like that. So even as a controlled thrower or a dice influencer, there's a lot stacked against you. So that's why it's not control, it's influence, because you try your best to give it into your favor, but it doesn't always work. You know what I mean? Like it's not always 100% even on the best of the guys, which I am nowhere near. You know what I mean? So take it with a grain of salt, but I always say you don't lose anything from doing it. You know what I mean? You don't lose anything. If it doesn't work, then it's the same. It's the same random as if you didn't do anything at all. But if it does work, there's a plus. So if there's a no loss situation, why not take the potential better road? That's just my thought. You know what I mean? You tell me in the comments below what you think about it if you ever get to this point and hear what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you can hear me too, because I do apologize. Sometimes the audio is a little off, but we do what we can. We do what we can. Okay, back into the fun. Let's get her rocking here, friends. Let's get her rocking. All right, this time we're gonna make sure we switch up the dice. Get that on the pass line. Get that over there. Go for the favors. The favors. Alright, so we're good there? Yeah, we're good there. Alright, let's do it. Gonna continue with our hardware set. We might have to switch back to the inside set. Or even go crazy, go for the hardware set. That was a little crazy. Coming out. Aces. Oh, no aces. Well, it's because I didn't have it on the line, right? That's what most people will say in the comments if they see it. Like, you didn't have it on the line, you dranked it. It's your own damn fault. Eat that $5 Ostrowski. It was an unholy move by the holy craps. Try again. It's a hard 8. That's what happened last time for the point. I think in the same way too, because then we get 6s. We got midnight first. This time we got aces, so that's the only thing that changed. It was midnight, then hard 4, and this time it was aces and then hard 4. Ooh. Craziness. Spooky coincidences. That never happens. It's all coincidence. It's all coincidence. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, let's rock and roll. Tong, 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 tong. Hey, keep that finger out. Roll it straight. Let it out. Oh God, sounds like I'm killing a cat. But hey, if it gives me that result, I'll take it. That's a hard 8 buckshot. Back to back. Hard 8. Beautiful. It's like 3 hard 8s and how many rolls? I don't know. It's crazy. Anyways, we are going to pay. Take this. And we're going to pay this. Here's a lot of that. And we're going to take this off. Like this in. And we're good. Keep her rolling. New come out. Let's make her happen. Captain. I'll take a yoke. I'll take a yoke. Yes, sir. La vie, the dance of queen. Come on. Nope, what's in that? Again, seem familiar? Like last roll, Deja Vu? Or Deja Drew. Oh, hey, yeah, oh, look out. I'm going to hell for that one. Alright. Get that 8 up there. This looks familiar too. Except I had more whites last time. Except I had more whites last time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my goodness, my voice is horrible today, guys. I apologize. Usually I'm a little bit more smooth, but I'm a little raspy. Had a scratchy throat for the last couple of days. Weather's been up, down, and around. 4, I'll take it. I'll take it. At least it deviated from the last time. I'll tell you that, because the last time was no good, you know what I'm saying? 4 it is. That's a field winner right there. Oh. Chops and chips. We're going to use that to press our 8, like we love to do with our hot cross fun. And we keep moving. Keep it happening, Captain. We need some Bucky goodness. Ooh, that was a little low, but we're okay. We're okay. 1 foul. Knocking at that door. That's going to pay us $8, friends. $8 holla. Why $8, you say? Because that is $14 minus 6. Just for anyone who's like, hey, what's going on? I don't know. No tomfoolery here, friends. No tomfoolery. Be no point. I'd have nothing to gain. And everything to lose. Here we go. Keep it rocking. Ooh, that was a bad roll. Sure was. Sure was. 3-4. Stopping the door. Right there. Knocking through the door. Won't say even. That wasn't a good one. Wasn't a good one. It was just a roll, like straight up. Like it just it left very nastily out of the hand. But, hey, that's craps. Even your best days can be pretty bad sometimes. Let's take 50. Like that. We got our stacks going. Don't want to run out or anything. Good roll. Alright, new shooter. Okay, come on, let's get rid of that nasty rolls. Let's get a nice big long one here. What's that for? Straight? Straight! No, we need doubles. Hey, there's doubles. Yeah, one more bad roll though. I think I'm going to switch sets again. I will say. So, smarten up, force. Let's do it. It's some outside goodness. Tray. Just like the last one, except flipped over. Instead of 44, it's 33. But again, I'll take it. It's a slightly discounted roll. I don't know why I did it that way, but hey, felt good at the time. Felt good at the time. Let's keep it rolling. It's remarkable how that happens, though. Coincidence, I tell you. It's fantabulous. They clicked together, but we got lucky. Craps gods were with us. 2-1. It's going to pay us in the field, which is a fantastic thing. We'll get that 8 rocking. Press her up. Come on now. We haven't even seen green yet. This roll's the one, right? Right, boys? This roll's the one. We got this. We got this. Oh, no. Don't let them split. Remember, Don't be afraid to put them down and reset them. If it don't feel right, it's probably not gonna roll right. 44. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 44. So that is going to pay us our 15, which is great timing because we did get a press up on it. So that's going to be 1/3 of our bet covered. Boom, right there. And we rock it. Let's do it. Bangers out. And we're rolling. Here we go, friends. Shamboozle. Ooh, not bad. 42. Let's go. That is a frontline winner, friends. A frontline winner. Oh, yep. Look out, eh? So, that's our 17. Boom. This comes down. And we are coming out again. That's more like it. It's all about placement. Sometimes, like, and that's the thing is you get, like, that one was absolutely horrible. I don't even know if I should call that. I should call that just dicing. I'm going to re-roll that. Perfect time to show and illustrate, though, how you got it. Like, it's that consistency that will really net you the most over time, which I don't have very well. I can roll good, just not every single time. You know what I mean? Like you'll get a lot of rolls like that. Like right now, I'm probably at maybe, if I'm lucky, like on a bad day, like 50 to 60% of rolls are okay. On a good day, 80, maybe 80, 85 if I'm lucky. And not perfect, but good as in my level of good. But 5-3, gotta put that in there. And that is the point. I was gonna say get paid, but nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. And let's get her rolling. There we go. So I get a bit more consistent. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Buckshot winner. Buckshot winner for sure. Hey, not much profit. It's $11, but hey, still technically better than 8. You know what I mean? You sure know how to hit them 6s though. That's a good thing. I'll hit 6s all day and that. Oh. Let's do it. Coming out again, friends. Four, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. Oh wait, what happened? I messed up somehow. I have to go like that. Maybe the point was an 8, maybe, and I messed up. But oh well. It is what it is. Thank God for this not being a real casino. All right, keep her going. If anything, I would have been paid less there, but it would have influenced everything. But what can you do? Nobody's perfect. I blame the heat. I blame the heat. Let me know in the comments down below if I royally screwed up or not. If you see this, I hope you can forgive me. Hey, double that bubble. I'll take it. I'll take it. AC. That's my placey. Got our double, Michael double. So we're going to press, and that means all of our pay numbers are up to 1 unit of pressure. The 2 bad guys from Van Nuys. Hangers out. Alright, friends, let's do it. Come on now. Chimona. Oh, hey. Got Chimona a little bit more often. That was a really nice looking roll. 1-5, boys and girls. Or 1-4, sorry. My bad. 1-4-5. Which is going to pay us a good old $15 howler. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're officially in the black on this roll now, friends. Of course, knock on wood. We don't want to jinx it. But, yeah. Twiz a good thing. Twiz a good thing. Now we just gotta start raking in the bank, friends. Get that gravy. Get that gravy. Yep, I knew it. The rotation was right off. Wish I had my the ability to make the slow motion go, but that would be a little hard to do. I'm using the phone for a different purpose right now, anyways. But 4-3 again. Unfortunately, as you can see, so one downfall of dice control is when you screw up in a certain area, like that rotation. Like you'll see, like the sevens are all like a consistent number a lot of times because you're screwing up in the same area and it's causing the same result over and over. So it can work in your disfavor if you're not careful, but you gotta just keep going. And like I said, at the end of the day, especially in the rolls, like if as long as you're not going down, then you're still good. You know, and in this case here, like we didn't lose. We didn't win much, but we didn't lose. 4, 5. So we've got 50, 54. So we literally made $9 on that roll. So we did lose on the last roll, but this roll here we made $9 back of it. So again, it's like it's still helping us out. The only time, like I said, that this strategy is you don't want to be running this on a 0.7 table. If the table's going crazy like 0.7s, then you just like walk away. You know what I mean? You just walk away because it'll chew up your bankroll real quick with a strategy like this. But you'd be surprised though. Even a mediocre table will be all right. 3-4. Look out. At least it came at the good time, right, friends? At least it came at the good time. There we go. Can't say I rolled the best today, my friends. I will tell you. I'm not gonna lie. I consider if I was to rate my rolling today on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably put it at a solid 4 to 5. I'm not gonna lie. So I do apologize. I'm not at the top of my game, but you know, hey, we're all human. We're all human beings. You know, we have good days, bad days. That's the way it is. That goes for dice controllers too. Hell, we have bad years sometimes. Look at guys like Tiger. Tiger was one of the best fun golfers when he was hot on the scene. Now, you know, it's like you'll have a good year, you'll have a bad year. Like it just depends, you know. So you never worry. The basic rule is though is if in the long run you're still going in a positive or a good direction, or at least not in a huge negative direction, then that's a good thing. You've got some entertainment in it, you had some fun, you've been places, you know. And that's the whole goal. So that is a 1-4, 5. And that's going to be our point. Yeah. Got to put that there apparently. Bada boom, bada bingo. So you make that extra $1 on this one with the odds. The extra $1 holla if you hit that 5. And we keep it rolling. I forgot to switch the dice too. Uh-oh. The shooter requested the same because he said those dice weren't ready to quit. So he's right. Ooh, there we go. That's a 2-6. 2-6. There we go. It's going to pay us our $8 holla. A good old 8 fortunes. Yeah. 10 times, it'll be 88 fortunes. Great slot machine. If you ever watch Brian Christopher Slots, really great slot channel. He's played that one a number of times. He's a Canadian streamer who lives on the West Coast. He does slot tours all over now. He's actually pretty famous. I've been watching him for a couple years, but always in the background. I'm a super lurker half the time. Hey, there we go. That's a point right there. That's a point. So that's going to pay us $20 right here. This is going to be taken away. And we're coming up. I did mark that, didn't I? Nope, 2-3. There we go. Close. That's probably what happened last time. I forgot to mark a thing and I left it on the old point. Oh well, here we go. Coming out. 4-6, Big Ben on the end. That's a nice one. That gives us opportunities to roll forever. Good old time. Just keep hitting numbers. Be delicious. Delicious. Let's keep moving, friends. Fingers out. Come on, Finkel. We got this. Hey, 44, knocking at your door. I love them hard eights. Can't wait to see how many hard eights and hard sixes we rolled this session. When we get done, we'll check over the stats. Apologize also about last time, guys. I forgot to count out my final stack and show you the stats off the app. But I will not forget this time, I promise. I hope I can keep that promise. So that's our $8. Our $8 win there, which is 14 minus the 6 in the field. And we're rolling again. Keep it rolling, Finkel. Come on, Finkel. Laces out. Fingers down. Here we go. We roll. The low. I'll take it. Low numbers for a low roll. 1, 2. It's gonna be your friend Drew. First pressure of the shooter. We'll take it. Don't matter. He's been paying us, which is so nice of him. Let's keep rolling, Finkel. Come on. Laces out. Let's move. You got this. Come on now. Ooh, not bad. 2-4. Knocking at your door. Alright, so that's a 6. That's going to pay us another $8. Which you can't go wrong. 14 minus 6. Getting close. I think we're about 2/3 covered on our bet, which is not bad. Almost into the black here on this roll. On this roller, I should say. Pardon. Here we go. Let's roll it, boys. Easy doozy again. I'll take it. I will take it. That's a $6 holla for the field. It's going to press up our 6. Both the 6 and 8 pressed with easy doozies. And keep it moving. No, you're not even. There we go. That's better. Gotta take your time with your pickups, man. That's one of my biggest things. If you get on a hot roll and you just want to keep the dice moving, and then you just you're rushing yourself too much. You're not taking the time you need to make sure the dice are proper and you're proper and your aim's proper and all that fun stuff. But that's a 2-3, which is very proper. And that's gonna pay us another $8, which we're gonna do a $10 for 2. Because them watts are looking weedy. Need to be chopped down a little bit. So let's hope we can chop them down with some good color up goodness. Get a shout out for our good friend Color Up, Jeremy, the craps mate. Ooh, look at this. See, they split my hands. So what happens? You put them right down, you pick them back up again. Yeah, Color Up, Jeremy, the craps man. Maybe if we're lucky, he'll bless us with his presence one day. Get him on the table doing some of his strategies as well. He can sit back and relax, and we'll deal for him. It'd be great. Fantastic. But that's a hard 10, friends. Hard 10, 55, staying alive. All right. That is also the frontline winner. How about that? Oh, reach back for the stack. So that's going to pay us our field and our thing. We're going to take our field and automatically press our 5 because we might as well. And we're going to take these bad boys in right here. And we're rolling. I think with that last hit, we may have even covered our bet. Might even be in the black, which is not bad. Well, we're coming in. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, that's 50 plus another probably 8 whites or so. We're good. We're in the gravy, friends. Back in the black, hitting gravy. Call it what you will. It's where you want to be. And the more times you can, the better it is. Ooh, that was a bad roll. I'll take it. 4 deuce 6. That's a good thing about come out rolls. Is you can't do yourself too much damage. You know what I mean? You can't do yourself too much damage. We're gonna take that, put that behind the line. Collect back those ones, and we're gonna get in our field, of course. Yeah, we are moving. All of our pays are up 1 unit. We'd like to see that increase to 5 units, and then 10 units. And the moon, Alice, the moon. Right to the moon. Here we go, reroll. Very nice roll. Hey, look at that buckshot shooter, sharpshooter working for the Marines. 1 mile snipe right there. 42. Let's see. So that is going to pay us. Oof. Yeah, let me just take the field so I don't have to melt my fragile brain. And we'll do it legit style. Let's take that in. I think it's time for a little reward of some greenage and some roughage in the house here. Also, my my chip stack, they're looking too big right now, which is a good thing. And the house is looking slim. That means you're winning, Jim. So let's go. So now, once we win some pass lines, we can start pressing that as well. Get some action going on that. See how high we can get her going. I've seen some pass lines get crazy, especially when you're in the scene and you're actually rolling for the sevens, like as a setter. Like I have had 5, 6, 7 sevens in a row on many occasions, like almost like every other trip, I would say. Hey, jinxing myself, calling for it. So it says, oh wow, you think so? Hey, you're top dog. Let's cut him down an inch or 2, or in this case 3. But no, ace deuce is an actual one of the secondary numbers of this set. So you will see it a lot more often than you would normally if you're rolling it well. That's a 5. 1 foul. All right. Beauty foul. 5 is alive. Let's go with a 6. Capping it out. Dusting off the field. And we roll. Look at that, little Joe from Tahoe, looking beautiful there. Let's see him, Joe. Come say hello. Hey, AC, I'll take it. The 2 bad guys from Van Nuys coming to say hey, paying us our cut of their robbery. Let's do it. That's beautiful. Oh, we forgot to put our odds too. The casino would market us for that one. Gotta do it proper. So. Got our 6 and 8 now, up 2 units each, which is delicious. Delicious. And keep it rolling. Fingers out. Oh, little Joe, lead the way. Show them how it's done. Hey, midnight. Look at that. Aces to midnight from one end to the other. All the dots we got. So. That is going to be another double of the bubble, which is also nice, because then we can take that one and go like that, retake our dollar, we'll take back that dollar too, because this is going to press our A. You know what that means, friends? We're seeing green on the map for the first time of the night. Beautiful, beautiful. Gotta love that. Ooh, got a little vigorous there. There we go. The 8's got the good old $30 holla. Let's get that. She's ready to burst. The 8's ready to burst. She wants to pay us some kazoins. So let's make it happen, Captain. Let's do it. We're away. We roll. Come on, little Joe. Show him how it's done. Hey, that's a 6. I'll take it. That's a 6. Beautiful. 1, 5. Staying alive. And I forgot to put my 8 too, so I'm going to do that as a 5, 3, I think. Because I forget what the set was, and that's a 1, 5. Do apologize, guys. Gotta make sure that those stats are accurate, you know? So, that is going to be $28, which we're going to actually just do 30 for 2 to make it a little easier. So 30 for 2. And then we're going to take a little $6. Chink, chink. Considered. And we are rolling. Alright, little Joe. Come on now, show him how it's done. Bring your big friend Johnny, 5 alive. Holy snap! Clips down, clips down. We're rolling anyways. Good luck, Drewski. Hey, little Joe. He came just when we got screwed out of our mind. My goodness gracious. I have this jury rigged here. The green screen on this one because it was a little off, but we're just gonna have to wing it. Just gonna have to wing it. Sorry about that, guys. Apologize. I'm gonna keep it so it's not. You don't see the fun behind the curtain. Little distraction. That's okay though. It's good luck. That's a $6 holla. That's gonna make our 6 green as well. That's a sexy thing. A sexy thing. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. Same great shooter. I marked that too, didn't I? I did. Fantastic. Here we go. Little Joe, bring your friend out. Johnny 5 alive. Tell him it's time for the fun. Hey, big old 9. I'll take it. Nina. She's from Pasadena. She's going to pay a 6 on the field. And because we are maxed out on odds behind the line, we are going to have to actually place that 5. As crazy as that is, but it's true. And keep it moving. Playing by Canadian rules. This is pretty standard Canadian layout, the good old 5-3-2. Oh, sorry, 5-4-3. Here we go. Rocking out. Come on, little Joe. Bring Johnny. Where is he? That's his. That's your father. That's your dad, Big Ben. We'll say hi to him. That's a 46. It's another $6 field. Just like that, we're gonna take that. We're gonna make that a $36.08. Pays 42. And we're rolling. Ooh, weather's changing out there, boys. I can feel it. Things are stirring. Storms are brewing. Just like Boston. It's Bruins. Canadian hockey joke. 5-1. That's a lot of fun. Johnny 5 Alive has come. And we are hitting our point. Beautiful, friends. Alright, so let's pay this bad boy out. So 20 is going to pay us 30 behind the line with a good old nix right there. We're also going to get $7 for our 9-bet 5, which is also very nice. And we're going to take that in. This is going to press this now. We're going to press up our pass line because we are definitely in the problem this time, friends. And we're ready to roll. Coming out, same great shooter. What? Ah, that's what happened. 1-4. I put in 1-5. I'm like, how? How was the 0.5 again? Because I put in 6. Oopsie. It's alright, we fixed it. We caught it in time. And we're coming out. Well, Joe. Do you know that beautiful lady, Levine? She's a dancing queen. 7 winner. I'll take it. It's not the number we wanted to see, but hey, it's the right time to see it. It's the right time. If she's going to come unexpected, she picked the right time. So we're going to press it up by half, collect back our 5. She's looking like 15 now. And we're still moving. Still coming out. Shooter's been saved. Ruined his streak, though. For the app. One of these days, we're going to have to find a way to sync it up and have an actual full shooter streak. But that's for another day. 5 fever. 5 is back on point. 2-3. Alright. So we're going to take this down this time, because now we can actually put her correct, which is like that. And then we're going to have our $6 field, and we're ready to roll. Great roll on this shooter here. He's been killing it. Basically, the longest streak was his, so that was 19. So whatever this streak is, plus the longest streak is going to be what his final streak is. Midnight, beautiful time for that bad boy right there. All right, all the dots we got's the bums delight on a Friday night. Here we go. So that's going to press our 6 up to 36, and our 5's going to look like 30. Nothing else is 2 seconds. We're ready to roll. Here we go, little Joe showing us the way. He is the pathfinder. Find us a path, little Joe. Where's your friend Johnny? 5 alive. Hey, that's Nina, his sister. She's from Pasadena. And she is just passing through, dropping us a little $6 holla on that field. We're going to take it. And now what that means is our 8 is now up to $42, which is a 50 for one payout. One of my absolute favorite payouts on the low end. Of course, the best payout is when you have a $4,000 10 that pays out $8,000. That's the best payout if you were to actually receive something, or even better, a crazy $1,000 what's it called there? Big Red or something. Well, not Big Red, but box cards or something. Midnight. Hey, Nina again. She's persistent, but she loves us. 36 years old. That good old Nina. And she loves us. So, that means our 6 now is also at that 50 for 1 level. Very, very beautiful level. I love it. I'm just going to hit her now. I'm going to cash in on those fat cows. We're almost at the point, boys and girls, to where we've taken our option, which is to start getting the other numbers with the field and then continue on afterwards. We're, of course, going to take it. It's always nice that I get to show you the option. Beautiful shot. 6. It's good old 6. That's going to be a 50 for 1. We're going to also do the same time saver. And that's going to pay us our good old 2 greenbacks. Our 2 good old greenbacks right there. Look out. Delicious. Maybe even slightly nutritious. Come on, little Joe. You're our pathfinder here. You got us. You're taking us right down the Oregon Trail. Come on now. Show us Johnny. 5 alive. Come on. Whew. That was almost off the table. That was close. Good old Nina, though. Coming to save the day again. 5-4 knocking at your door. Alright, so that's going to press our 5. And now they're all at that level. So any more fuels, we can start getting our other numbers working as well, which is always great. And we're moving. Come on, little Joe. We know you like to do it. Do it up. That's 44. Another hard 8. Just smashing them down. So again, we're going to do the same action. We're going to do 50 for 1. And then we're also going to consider the field. Here's our $50. Same hot shooter. Same hot shooter. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep her rolling. Keep her moving. Come on, little Joe. Down Oregon Trail. Bring us to Johnny. 5 alive. Roll. Oh, no. No. Look at a 4-3 cutting down the trees. But hey, we can't even complain, guys. That was a fantastic roll. Hold on. So 6 plus 19. So that was a 25 roll streak between when he started and when he finished that shooter. So not bad. Not bad at all. You know what I mean? 25 rolls though. Let's see how much that's going to net us here. We were very close to start making a really good bank too. Like any of these 50 for 1, this is going to pay more than that. You got your 15 on the line. We were going to start getting our other numbers rocking as well too. But it was still, at the end of the day, still profitable, and that's why I like this, because it still makes you collect. It forces you to collect when you even when you want to press. So even on a big roll, you're doing adequate pressure, but you're also doing adequate collection as well. It's kind of like a surefire way not to overdo either end, for me at least, because God knows that we've all been there where we try and overbet our bankroll, or just overbet the night and pay for it. So something like this where it's very very strict and rigid, but does good for you. It's nice. So let's see what we got. What is our profit for that? So let's take out our 45. So that's going to be our $45 cost right there. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 150, 160, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $166. Beautiful. $166 profit on that roll. And again, because all of our other rolls were minute losses or small wins, our bankroll wasn't already suffering. So it's just not like we were recuperating after a whole bunch of crap. We like the system was enough to keep your bets going. You know what I mean? To keep your bankroll afloat, so that when you do get that half decent hit like that, it actually is paying you, and you're actually bringing you into the profit instead of just bringing you back even. So that is 200. We're gonna color that up in honor of our good old friend Jeremy. Get a couple of hundos there. So we started with our $500 standard bankroll, as per always, and we're still rolling. Let's see here how many got. 72, not bad. So we're gonna do a new shooter here. Brand new shooter. Oh, we got some good old aces. Still gonna stick with the outside set because it's still not doing us bad. Not doing us bad. Here we go, little Joe. Show us the way. He's our tour guide today. It's a 6 deuce. It's an 8. 6 deuce 8. I always keep reaching for the chips. For some reason, it's like instinct to reach for the chips whenever I hit a number, instead of just marking it. You know what I mean? That's all good. It is all good. There we go. Ready to rock. Ready to roll. Set them up. Make them go. Right, little Joe. Little Joe. You got this. You got this, buddy. Come on. Whew, 44. Another buckshot winner. Sharpshooter hitting those hard 8s like it's going out of style. I swear I had a thing for boxes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Bird? You know what I mean? Alright, so that's going to pay us 17 dinero, which is our $11 profit, which is this here. Bada boom, bada bingo. Put that there. And we're good. We're moving. Coming out. Nice new shooter. Buckshotting it down. Giving us a nice little early bonus. Well, Joe's going to show him the way. Ooh, clickety clack. Don't come back. Those clicks can get you. Those clicks can get you. Come on, little Joe. We got this. We got this. 22. Ooh, that was a bad roll. 7 winner. Right back at us. Well, it was a bad roll with a bad result, but at a good time, so it was a good result. How about that? You can't go wrong. I'll tell you, it takes a lot more endurance to roll continuously than you would think. Like when you're sitting at a table, like for the most part, there's always another shooter, and you're just standing there. Like for me too, I'm also dealing and walking back and forth from the throw area. So I was surprised. It actually wears you out a little bit. It wears you out a little bit. I'm a big guy too, so it's not like I'm the most dexterous of guys here. So that's a 2-6. 2-6 is the point. Right back on that 8. Go right back on that 8. And right back in that feet. Oh yeah. Come on, little Joe. Oh, Splitsky. Don't be going Splitsville, Joe. Don't be doing it. Can't afford another Donnie and Marie incident. Hey, nice roll. Oh, not a nice roll. 7. Again. Probably one of the worst rolls we've had so far in the stream. That's alright. It happens, you know. Doesn't matter how good you can roll, which I'm nowhere near good. It's you're still gonna catch those early 7s sometimes. We're still lucky enough to catch $6 back, which is better than no bucks back, but obviously not as good as what we've been hitting so far in the stream. But that's all right. Thankfully, the actual cost of the roll is not that bad. Like in comparison to say something like a 54 across or something like that. All right, new shooter. We have like only 4. We got for doubles. We got 6s. Do it. Go. Rolling. 4-2. That's a 6. 6 is our point. All right. What am I going over here for? I don't know why. We're traveling past like that. Beautiful. Let's do it. Buckshot again. 156. I'll take it. I'll take it. My goodness. Call me the buckshot king, I'll tell you. Just gotta keep it going though, that's the thing. This, that pays this. And we are good. Same result as last time though. It's the funny thing, it's like if you ever saw like a tune Jacob Tutu, it's like everything's coming in twos. Happens the same way. For at least for a couple rolls, then it deviates eventually. But it's like usually that first couple rolls have been identical time after time. Time after time. Ooh, ouch. We don't want to see a 7 anytime right now. Time after time. It's okay though. At least it came safe. At least it came safe. My rolls have been bad today. I'd say it slipped from a 4-5 to a 3-4. There's a lot of bad spin. Like it's been my main problem today. You can still see that, right? 2-6. Its new point is 8 again. Well, not again. I should say it was 6 last time. We're with 6 to the 8. I'll take our odds. Ooh, a little gust there. Weather's getting pretty volatile outside, so if at any point in time the stream does end abruptly, it might be just my power going out. If that does happen, I do apologize. Nothing I can do about it. And I'll be back whenever I can, which would probably be on the next day, depending. But we'll see. We'll see. Just gotta hope it don't happen. Knock on wood. Little Joe. Show him how it's done. There's little Joe. There's little Joe. Big 04. 40 deucey deuce. Pay for the foul. I'm trying to say 40 foul, just because it sounds good, but it's not working. Because it's not what it is. Here we go. Pressing up our 6. 6 is up the unit. It's very nice. There we go. 44 again. Rocking it. Rolling it. Hey. 246. We'll take it. We will take it. That is a $15 hit, thankfully, because it's pressed. So that's 15. That's a third of our bet right there. Recovered. Can't go wrong with that. Come on, little Joe. Here we go. It's close. 6 deuce 8. 6 deuce 8. There's a little spin discrepancy there, but thankfully it bounced good for us, so we're not gonna worry. And that's gonna pay us our $17 again. Behind, and we are going to start coming out again. Beautiful. Still, we've hit 12 eights and missed 8, so we're doing good on our point percentage as well, which is very nice. We've been sharpshooting it up a lot. All right, little Joe, keep her rolling. Ooh, interesting roll. 5-4. That's a 9, or 4 or 5, I should say. Hey. So this wasn't pressed, so it's going to be our usual standard starting size. Get our field rocking. And we're rolling. Alright, little Joe. Let's make her happen, Captain. Come on now. Ooh, that was rough. That was rough, but it landed good with a tray for the 6. We'll take it. Another good luck drop. That's going to be another $15 holla, and that's going to pretty much cover our bets. I can tell already there's at least 50 there, so we are covered, friends. Back in the black on this roll. So let's start making gravy. Start making that gravy, then we'll start making that bank once we start seeing green again. Once we crack the green vault, it wants to come again every time. There we go, 3, 2, 5. We'll take that in. That is, it's only an $8 hit, but it's still delicious all the same. It's only one of our pays that haven't been pressed yet. Oops. Trying to do that in the wrong order. There we go. There we go. And keep her moving. Keep her moving. Little Joe, ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Ooh, beautiful. No, every time I say beautiful, it's like I call on the beast. Beauty and the Beast. 1-6-1, no fun. It's all good though. Still not a bad roll. Not great, but not bad. So we're not complaining. Any roll that you walk away not a loser is a good one. Even if you're only a piddly winner that's tossing chips around for fun, for schnitz and giggles, it's still better than being a loser. So let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our 45. So you know that's there. Okay. That's our 45 for how much we cost. We got 20 here. So that's $23 profit. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's like for like $23 for like what, a 10-minute roll? Not even. That's decent paper error. Alright, pass line, new shooter. Keep her moving. Let's go for the force this time. Go box scores last time. Go for the force, that's 2 little Joes. Here we go, Joe. Rocket. Yo, 11, yo. Take it. 6-5, we're hitting some hives. Oh yeah. This little early payday. It's always good. Every cent counts, man. Every single dollar counts. Like I know it's tempting to just pressure, especially if you're up a little bit or you've been doing good, but just stay strong, man. The only time you want to alter the bets is if you're doubling. If your bankroll's double, what you have is see that I'm talking and do it at the same time. See what happens. At least it's at the good time. 4-3, hitting that bejeez. That was a horrible rhyme. I know. I'm sorry, guys. Apologize. Sometimes you just run into a brick wall. Nose all bloody. We just keep moving on. That's all you do. Keep moving on. Roll like you laughed, bend it on it. Laces out, Finkel. Fingers out. Ooh, ticked again, but that's okay. 2-4. That's a point of 6. It's not bad though. We got $10 already back in the vault. That combined with the extra $2 we'd be saving on the $6 cat. That's almost a third of the bet in a way right there. If you look at it philosophically. And if you don't know it don't matter. Here we go. I don't know. Easy doozy. Cutting that loosey. That's gonna be a nice pay in the field. I always love those field pays early with this strategy because it's always going to. I'm gonna put that just to sate my mind because we always count on 45 and we don't actually have 45 sometimes. So let's make it 45 every time. But no, what I was saying was that you want to catch those pays in the field as much as you possibly can, or hits in the field early if possible, because those ones are going to be the ones that are going to make your pays even more juicy, right? And the more field pays you get before, if it's the other way around, like you're only collecting a limited amount, like here you're only collecting $8. It's not the end of the world. It's still better than no bucks always, but it'd be nicer if it was 15 or 20 or more or whatnot. That's a third of our bet covered. And a little more. Keep it rolling. Try and get back into that black. Here we go. Show him the way, little Joe. Show him the way down Oregon Trail. Ouch, that hurt. Ouch, that hurt. 5 deuce, cut him loose. He is done and retired. Send him to the farm. That shooter is no good. What can you do? They can't all be beauties. They can't all be beauties. Just don't work that way. It's not the way life works. You may make a 1 or 2 more beauties than usual, but in the long run, it'll all kind of smooth out. But we're still rolling. New shooter. What do we got? Oh, look at all those doses. 4 of a kind. It's a sign, boys and girls. It's a sign. Could be a great roll. Here we go. Now we roll. 4 deuce. Midnight. New. They do come often with this set, unfortunately, but this is the wrong time for it. It's the wrong time for it. 66. It's alright though. It's alright. We forgive you. We don't mind. And it don't matter. Let's keep rolling until you gotta loose that bladder. No, acey doosey. No, acey doosey. Hitting us twice. The dirty double. The dirty double. She got us. She got us. It's okay. It's okay. Shake it off. Be like Taylor Swift. Just shake it off. Okay, don't be like Taylor Swift. Never be like Taylor Swift. If you love Taylor Swift, I'm sorry. But don't be like her. Be like yourself. Good recovery, Drewski. Oh no, aces. Look at them. Craps is real. They're coming for us. Aces as well. I do love them. Just to give myself a little extra punishment, right? A little extra $15 table tax. Talking tax even, we'll call it. What am I doing here? There we go. Little talking tax here. Okay, that's enough's enough here, Joe. Enough's enough. Let's get a point here. Let's get a point. Don't mess around. 3-6. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Well, that's 9. 9's a point. I'm gonna need to get some reds now. Gonna need to get some reds now. She cleared me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rock and roll. Let's have a nice big long roll shooter. Nice big gigantic roll. Give us a night closer. One of the ones where you cut and run, boys and girls. When you catch that big roll, you cut and you run. Don't let the dice fatigue get you. Ooh, buckshot. Just like that. That's the way the net has been going. We have been hitting them over and over. Buckshot in that first point almost every time. But here we go. So we got our pass line, we got our field. Of course, the field is going to press the 8, so we might as well do that right away. That's going to be taken in. And we are on to the next come up. Seeing great shooter. Oh, little Joe is finally making his appearance on the come up. That is. There we go. We're going to mark her up. That wasn't supposed to be there, but hence we're not going to count it. Because we've got to keep it honest to the system, right? To the system. So it's more important. You know, in the casino, you wouldn't make that mistake. But as a streamer, you're concentrating on multiple things at the same time. When we're at the casino, we'd be concentrating on our chips, and when it's time to roll, we'd be concentrating on the dice. That's it. Nothing in between. Here, it's a different story. That's why you gotta be a little bit more forgiving to yourself. But I should stop talking when I'm rolling because, as you can see, it can have some very negative effects. Very negative effects. So that's 7 out. Oh well, it happens. This cat. Whoa, you hear that, guys? Wow, listen to that wind. It's scary, man. It's scary. if Canada was to say have a tornado zone on like the area in Ontario that I'm at is what it would be. So it can be a little dicey sometimes, friends. It can be a little dicey sometimes. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need one more. Get us some run back so that we can not be strapped. And start her over again. Oops. Set. We're set. 6 as it is. It's the set of the day. Also, before I pick up the dice, I'm going to say it so I don't jinx myself. Don't forget, guys, if you are liking the content so far, please do hit that like button. It does help out so much, especially when you're brand new like this guy right here. The Holy Crap channel can use every little bit of help it can. And please do subscribe if you do like the content and want to see more. Hit the bell. It'll let you know when I'm streaming so that you can get in here, get on the table. I'm waiting. I can't wait for the day I can actually deal for someone else too. I want other people on the table here with me, so don't feel bashful or whatnot. Don't think you're putting me out. No, I'm looking forward to the point at which I can actually start getting people playing, like people from the community, people who are out there who love craps, who just want to have some fun with some rolls and sit back and relax, type out what they want to bet. If you want to speak it too, I have a Discord which we have an actual private chat for. So if you just want to actually verbally say your bets, you can do so as well. Be on stream too. But if you don't want to do that, you can still just say it in chat. So it's not a problem either way, especially right now when we're still young and fledgling as we are. But little self-promotion break over. Let's keep going. Come on, little Joe. Let's get ourselves a nice big roll here. Fresh shooter. That's a 5. 1 foul. Good old 5 point. She's been nice to us before. Let's hope she is again. There we go. Set up, ready to rock and or roll. Hot cross fun. Let's start making it fun. Let's do it. Show them the way, Joe. Show them the way. Here we go. Rock and roll. Not bad, not bad. 40 another hard 8. Gotta love those hard 8s. Been coming like a storm today. Like the storm was brewing out there, I'll tell you. Here we go. We got our $8 pay. $8 because it's 14 minus the 6. There we go. Moving on. Alright, here we go, little Joe. Show him the way. Fingers are out. Joe's going in. Hey, back-to-back 8s. We'll take it. 5-3. That's another $8 holla. Right there. We'll take that. That's a third of our bet covered already. Always good to see. As much as we can recoup, we want to get it as quick as possible. In comparison with the rules of the game, you still want to make sure you're pressing up with your field. That's your regulator, so to speak. Whew, there it is. 2-1. We're having fun now. Let's get her done. So it's gonna be a $6 field. I'll press up that 8, of course. That's gonna be an $18 8. Keep her moving. Fingers out. Oh. They split. Don't want them splits. It's how you get a divorce. By losing the house. You know what I mean? Here we go. Ready to rock and roll, Joe. Show them how it's done. Hey, that's how it's done, Joe. That's how it's done. Another pair of aces. The two bad guys from Van Nuys making their tour around again. Giving us some fantastic bowl double in action. So we're going to press up our 6, of course, making that an $18 6 roll. So we're going to be pressing up our behind the line odds on the 5. We're going to keep that a single on there. Always want to keep even odds on the 5 and 9. You want to make sure you don't miss out on the 50 cents that you would just be throwing on the ground while the casino is laughing at you. Don't want that. So we're rocking it out. We got our little Joe rocking the dough. Bada boom, bada bingo, Joe. Come on. That's a 9, Nina. His sister, she's from Pasadena. She got a 4-5. That's another $6 holla from the field. It's a beauty foul because that is going to make our 8 up 2 units now to the 24 mark. And we're moving again. Come on, Joe. Show them how it's done. Show them how it's done. Nice roll, Joe. Nice roll. 4 deuce. We're cutting loose. Catching some pays now, boys and girls. It's going to be a $15 hit. Very nice. That's going to be another third of our bet covered. It's 2/3 recovered now. 1/3 to go. Keep them fingers out. Gonna roll perfect every time, as much as you can. Rolls are getting a little better, but that one was nice, but unfortunately bounced bad for a 3-4. Again, you can always tell when it when it's like operator error. A lot of times you'll see the same number. In this case, the 7-3 is my indicator that I messed up a bit, either with landing zone or whatnot, or timing of landing. But that's all right though. We'll still take it. We'll still take it. It's better than a total loss. So I'm not going to complain. It was very close to making us some bank. You know what I mean? Hitting any of our pay numbers would have broken us even. And anything beyond that would have just been straight gravy into the bank. But as it is, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. We got $31. So we lost a total of $14 on that roll. Which is not too shabby. Not great, but not as bad as it could be. There we go, new roller. I'm gonna go to the box, guys. Let's see what she's got. Ooh, easy there, Dicicles. Getting a little crazy there. Getting a little crazy. Before we start, though, I'm gonna take a quick vape break. Got to get my nicotine in, unfortunately. Apologize, but it is what it is. Tastes so delicious. Alright, there we go. Ready to rock and roll. Now that that'll help us with not being so jittery. Keep our rolls more consistent, you know? Keep us focused too. Come on, little Joe. There we go. 6 deuce. Or sorry, 4 deuce. That's a 6. And 6 to the point. Save us $2 on the bet, which is always nice. Whenever our pay numbers are on the point, they either pay us $1 more or save us $2. So either way, they're nice to be seen. Alright, keep rolling. Keep showing them how it's done, little Joe. Show them the goodness. Chef Boyardee. Ooh, little Joe, there you are. There you are, little Joe. We'll take it. Ooh. My goodness, that was close to losing the whole stack. It timbered, but it hit another stack and stopped, thank goodness. But that is 4 in the field. 4 for the field, I should say. So we get 6 in the field. I'll press up that 8, of course. And we're rolling again. We need to set it up this time, and little Joe's showing us the way. Come on, little Joe. There's a 9. Center field 9. Nina. She is from Pasadena. And she's going to pay us another $6 in that field. Which is nice, because that's going to press R5 for us. Collecting a whole dollar. $1 holla. Here we go. A little too far. No. A little too much power in that. Landing zone was way too close to the wall. Didn't give it enough time to fully straighten out. Well, what are you going to do? That's part and parcel of the influence. You're not controlling. You're just doing your best to push it in the right direction of where you want it to go. Sometimes you don't make a good push. Like that right there. Pushed too hard and pushed her away. Pushed all of our chips away. Alright, so how are we doing on rolls? We're at 112. 129 on the stream. I think we're going to call it there just for down, just because I don't know why. I guess I'm beat So there's been a lot of weather changes and whatnot recently, so it's been affecting my energy level a little bit. So I've been a little tired, not sleeping the best in the world, but that's okay. I had a great time rolling this one out so far. So let's get to the numbers first, because I don't want to forget that. Start getting on an outro, and all of a sudden I'll break my promise. I don't want to do that. Let's see where we at for our stack. For our blacks, we have 4. So our greens, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is our bankroll right there. So we actually are walking away a winner, not by much. There's a 25, 30, 40, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're walking away $46 richer from the casino in this kind of situation here. Wasn't really a great day. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't fantastic or anything by any means, but it was still consistent enough, and that's the thing. That's why I really like this strategy. Is that like there'll be days, and there'll be days where you'll go to the casino, the table's ice cold, they just choose up your bankroll, you're done, you're gone, you're going home early. You know what I mean? And that does happen. It's not like there's no one system that's going to completely be perfect in no loss situation. So keeping that in mind though, that does happen a lot less often than with other more expensive strategies that started with the per roll amount. Even with hedge ones too, because that's the thing too. Is a lot of people think, oh well, if I bet 54, what if I hedge it by 55 on the don'ts? Like, it seems like it's like, yeah, you're not betting as much or you're not risking as much, but you catch a couple of like pass lines, and all of a sudden those don'ts are like 150 down. Like, you catch 3 pass lines in a row, like the reverse of what I did there with my pass line, where I had 3 craps in a row. You know what I mean? One of those, that's $150. That's like a big chunk of your bankroll, depending on where you are. And they can come a lot more often. They seem to come a lot more often when your don'ts are a lot bigger. Just I know it's perception and projecting personalization onto the dice. But at the end of the day, I found like this strategy is not a bad one. It's not great. It's not the best in the world, but it's interesting. It's fun. It keeps you engaged, and it has the potential to make a big win. You know what I mean? And like I said, you can keep increasing it too. So as say you get your pressure up to that 50 for one level or higher, you can start making it a $12 field and pressing them up 2 units each time, or you make it a $18 field or a 20. As far as you go, you can keep hopscotching it up so that you can start increasing the pressure amount, as long as your collection amount is still a significant amount more than your pressure amount. You always want to keep collecting in, because of course you want to take advantage of those big rolls, right? But so let's go over real quick the stats of the day here. Let me see if I can bring that up for you guys. There we go. So we're going to go into our session. I'm just going to take a look at what numbers we rolled here. So like for aces there, we rolled 4. Obviously we were hitting quite a bit of aces there, so it's a plus 30%. But because these are small sample sizes, like the percentages are overblown because of like the fact that I was supposed to roll 3.1. How do you roll a 3.1? It's either a 3 or a 4. You know what I mean? Like, there's no 0.1s in rolling terms. But if it was to 1,000 rolls or whatnot, it would make a difference in the decimals and everything. But that being said, 3s I rolled 7 instead of 6. So again, your 2 3s we've been rolling hot, which is again with the outside set, you're gonna roll outside numbers. So that means the extreme low and the extreme high most. And you'll still roll some 4s, 6s and 8s, but those have a more of a chance of coming hard than anything, as we saw today too. So going out, we got our 4s. We got 4 4s, which is actually a lot less than we should have rolled. We should have rolled almost 10 of them. You know what I mean? But we didn't. We have 14 5s, which is more than the 12.4 we were supposed to. 19 6s, and 19 7s, and 19 8s, which is pretty crazy that they were all like right on the nose like that. All of them being a bit above what they should have been. Like our SSR was actually lower than average today. But even though, and that's the thing, is you can't always go by your SSR, because as you can see, we still profited today, technically, even though our SSR and rolls were down, because the strategy was a good strategy to support like a dice roller. You know what I mean? A dice influencer. And then our 9s are 12, which is down a percentage there. We have our 10s, which are 7, again, down percentage. So our 10s and 4s were a lot lower than they should have been for the set we were rolling. But again, we were rolling the other ones, so it's not as big of a deal. 11s were way down, and then 12s were way up, of course, just like the 2s. We rolled an equal amount of 4 of each 2s and 12s. So that's pretty crazy. especially if you're a horn player. But I don't recommend being a horn player. Worse bets than the house, man. They have like the house edge on them is ridiculous. Like even the best of dice controllers couldn't overcome that house edge. You know what I mean? But as you can see here, this is the breakdown of which dice came as which. You'll see my 3 4s were my biggest enemy, especially the fourth, the 4 3. That was the worst one. So 11 of my 7s came from those combinations. So again, that's in line with the fact that that my rolls were just not on point today, and it shows that. Like a lot of when the majority of your 7s are coming from one area, it's at least showing that your influence is still there. It's just not working as good as it should because you're not as polished as you should be. So it's good to see that regardless. This kind of shows you how accurate you were to your axes. You can see my right dice, which is always my problem. It's always the damn right dice. The left dice actually is pretty consistent, but the right dice is a big problem for me. And that's the one that's again like really off its axis at 77% minus. Everything else is plus besides the double yaw, which means when they both go off axis, which is a little bit off, is down than it should be too. But still, not bad. Nothing that I don't know about my own dice game. You know what I mean? No, and that's again one of the reasons why I'm doing this too. Is not just to have fun and play with you guys and deal for you guys, which I really want to do, but the practice rolls that I get, like doing at least 100, 200 rolls a day. It's fantastic. You know what I mean? You know, you go for a couple months doing this on a daily, and you've gotten thousands and thousands and thousands of rolls of practice out of it. And hopefully, my endurance can be increased a little bit at every time, and we can start doing some longer streams as well. I would really like to do that because I love craps. I could roll all day long if my body would agree with me. My mind definitely wants to. Trust me. But yeah, guys, thank you so much to everybody who tuned in here in the future. And watched right till the end. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I am your pal Drewski. This is the Holy Craps channel. We love you. Thank you so much for hitting that like if you did. Thank you for subscribing and hitting that bell if you did as well. Even if you didn't, thank you just for being here and watching and having fun with me. I had some great fun as always. I love rolling the dice. I love enjoying and I can't wait to do it again. And hopefully, just hopefully, cross my fingers. Hopefully next stream we might actually have someone who wants to play with me. Maybe, just maybe. If we're lucky, I can actually start dealing for someone else. I can't wait. Bust out the blue chips for the alternate nickels. You know what I mean? But yeah, until then, guys, I will sign off for today. I will see you guys again tomorrow. We'll probably stream in and around the same time. I haven't decided yet exactly when we're going to stream, but we're going to try and keep it around that 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as an average going forward as long as we can until I'm fully back to work, in which case things will change. But until then, that's what we're doing. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, great evening, great night from wherever you are. This is your pal Drewski from the Holy Craps, Amazing Craps channel, where we have fun all day and night. Until we roll again, my friends. We'll see you.